Hey everyone, today I am in Lycoming County, more specifically Montoursville, and I am at Indian Park. So today is January 1st, so I guess I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and I guess I did a little too much celebrating last night, so I thought that I would just come out here and do a park run and maybe kind of explore at the same time. Well, actually, I think there's a covered bridge over there, so, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of covered bridges, but I know a lot of people like covered bridges, so we will definitely check that out. So it's about 35 degrees right now, and doesn't look like there's too many people down here. As you can see, it's cloudy. Some really pretty pine trees. I know in one of my previous videos, I think it was when I did the Lehigh Gap, when I did that climb. I said, "Oh, pine trees, I'm not used to seeing them in Pennsylvania." And one of you commented that they found that kind of amusing, and it is kind of amusing. I guess I just never really noticed, but we've got pine trees all over the place. When I'm thinking covered bridges, I'm usually thinking something that, you know, a car can travel over. This is not the case. So this might be, well, I'm not gonna guess. Let's read it. This bridge is named for General John Burroughs, founder of Montoursville, 1760 to 1837. And the bridge was built in 1988, so it's really not that old, but it's cool, it's nice, right? Always adds to a nice walk in the park. As we look over here and see this little stream or creek. And on the other side, well, it's kind of cool that things like this are still being built and put up in the parks. I don't know if this is a typical construction of a covered bridge or not. I really don't know that much about covered bridges. Okay, so, wow, check this out. We have a concrete chess table. That's kind of a nice picture right there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Who doesn't like a tunnel? Now, running through this, it just reminded me of, I did a really cool half marathon. It was the only half marathon I did this year. I ran the abandoned, what am I trying to say? The abandoned Turnpike in Pennsylvania. I can't remember the name of the town, but it was so cool. We ran through this huge tunnel. I'm thinking that's the Lycoming Creek, which is a pretty large creek. Let's see if this trail goes all the way down. I've never found an arrowhead, and I would love to find some type of remnant from when the Native Americans inhabited this area. I believe they were the Susquehannocks. Wow, this is cool. So it's turning into less of a run and more of a hike, or at least an exploration, I guess. Continue to look down, because they always say after a lot of rainfall by a creek, that's your best chance of finding, you know, like an arrowhead or something. Ah, so peaceful. This is really beautiful. So, I don't know, that's like a little island over there. I wish I could get over there. But I can't, so that's not gonna happen. Now this is weird. This is kind of like sand. Oh my God, this is weird. I just found a shovel. Look at this. Somebody was... Well, I'll just leave that there. This would probably be a pretty cool area if you were looking for artifacts or fossils or something. So this trail just keeps going, but I don't really know these parts so well, so I think I am going to get back into the park. Now what's this? You know, sometimes, like I said before, sometimes when I would go out for runs, I'd find all kinds of pretty cool stuff. So I have no idea what this is, but this is certainly a remnant of the past. This is concrete here, and there's a step, and we got this. And this water looks like, parts of this kind of looks like it might be about 5-6 feet deep in the middle. So this is a nice little swimming hole. I'm wondering if people come down here in the summer and swim. And then you got kind of like a rocky beach over there. Look at all those rocks. Okay, I do see somebody over there. Maybe they're fishing? I don't know. Who knows? I'm not going to disturb them. All right. I did say I was going to run, didn't I? Let's run. Let's see if we find anything down here. This feels kind of like sand. It almost feels like a river. I don't know, not a river, but part of the creek. Who knows? I guess over time, waterways are redirected. So we are headed to the creek, and it almost looks like we could get to that island over there, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Somebody had Christmas lights down here, a little holiday celebration. You know, springtime and summer and fall are obviously beautiful, but there's something really peaceful about when you get out into these areas in the wintertime, because there's like no one here. It's quiet, other than the traffic, but it's quiet and kind of peaceful in a way that you don't get in a different way, I guess, than say in the spring or summer when you hear all the birds and nature or sounds of nature. So anyway, like I said, that's all sand, which I find interesting. Now that may sound really stupid, just like when I said, ooh, a pine tree in a previous video. But anyway, this is how you learn. You get out there and you explore, but I'm not used to seeing sand in Pennsylvania. Hockey rink and skating pond. So obviously this is for ice skating. Not cold enough for that. And then they have a hockey rink. Anybody still need a Christmas tree? This is a Christmas tree. Wow, it smells good. This one kind of seems like it's still alive. If you need a Christmas tree, let me know. What do we got going on here? It's another smashed pumpkin. I'm thinking there's something to that. Right? I mean, why would you bring a pumpkin out to the woods and smash it? I mean, don't you have better things to do? Maybe not. So what's going on here? We got an old concrete wall, so that's not all that interesting or old, but obviously it was there for a reason at one time. That tree is still alive. Isn't that kind of crazy how nature works? How something could grow like that? Now we see some green over here. I wonder what this is. Wow, that's really pretty. If it were springtime, that would be like no big deal, but when you're out hiking in January, what are these? Some type of fruit, I guess. I don't know, they kind of look like potatoes, but I don't think that's the case. Now, what do we got going on over here? Why would you have two benches across from each other? So this was something at one time. The shuffleboard court is on the original platform for the trolley from Williamsport to Indian Park, dating back to 1910. All right, so we have a little history. This sign has certainly seen better days, but this, I guess, at one time was a shuffleboard. I don't know if you can see that. Grass is kind of growing over it. Nature's taking it back. But that was a shuffleboard court. And it was also the original platform for the trolley from Williamsport. I'm guessing this is part of that original platform as well, because why else would you put two benches facing each other? Doesn't really make much sense, does it? Bigfoot's home. Now, who does this? I guess kids, maybe? I don't know. Who builds these things? This one is not the best one I've ever seen. Seems like it's kind of still in progress. Or maybe it's a little bit torn down. But there you go. Bigfoot resides in Indian Park. I don't know. Kind of hard to stay hidden here in the wintertime, but one never knows. Maybe. Oh, wow. Check these out. Ooh, they're still spongy. Yuck. Not sure what this is. Probably horseshoes, I guess, and maybe you keep score here. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. My battery is dying. I see my car. So thank you for watching. If you could, please give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.